Daiwa fans, Mark Mills here. I'm the marketing field manager for Daiwa. Unfortunately, we don't have an ICAST show this year. That's our industry trade show. So what we've decided to do is actually come down here to the boat and kind of show you all the products that we're going to be introducing this year in 2021 on the new products. So with that, we're going to start out by showing you our new saltwater lever drag reel. This is a new Saltiga flagship reel for us. It's us kind of getting back into the saltwater market on the lever drags with a completely redesigned, retested, whole new reel altogether. And we've had some great testing down in Venice, Louisiana, Grand Isle, Louisiana, and here out on the West Coast. So we're going to start off by showing you the new 2-speed. This is our largest reel right now in the category. This is a new 60 lever drag Saltiga, awesome reel. We do make lever drags in single speed as well, and we'll get into those. The 2-speed here, it's an incredible reel. It's all machined one-piece aluminum frame and side plate. Inside the reel, as you can see, we use an extremely large gearbox. So look at how big that gearbox is. What that's going to do, these bigger gears gives you more power and more torque at the same gear ratio as other reels. But it's an all stainless steel polished gearing system that we are putting in this reel. That gives you more durability, longer life. The other thing to improve on the endurability is that we use all Daiwa CRBB bearings. So those are corrosion resistant ball bearings. So when you're out on the water, you're saltwater fishing, those corrosion bearings really make a difference for you. It actually allows the reel to last longer. It actually fishes better. So you're gonna see that here in the Daiwas of using all CRBB bearings. When you get more into this reel, you're gonna see some different handles and stuff. So you can see it's a great selling feature. We kind of call this the salt and pepper type handle. What makes it nice is it's very easy to grab. You can grab it in numerous positions, but it fits in your hand very nicely. What that's going to do is when you're pulling on with tons of drag pressure and tons of torque, it gives you a lot less fatigue, less wear on your hands, so you're going to get less blisters. You can also see is that it's machined through here, so it feels good on your fingers. You're not going to get blisters on your fingers. It does have the removable lug nuts here, so though if you're not in a harness, you can remove those, take those out, put solid lugs so you don't have to worry about hitting those. But if you are in a harness, you can clip that in if you're trolling or however you're doing. It's got a great clicker on it. It's not too loud, not too soft. It's kind of right where it needs to be. Very affirmative clicker. You can see it in and out of gear. Like I said, we also have on this reel a metal reel clamp as well on this. The 2-speed mechanism shifts very easily. That's into low gear, into high gear. What you're also going to see is that in these gears, it's not loud. Very, very quiet, easy shifting, which you don't see in a lot of reels. Most of them are loud. They tend to whine. You won't feel that or see that in this reel, and that's a lot of it due to the polished stainless steel gearing. Other thing that we have on this reel is we have an enlarged spool bearing. And what that's gonna do, and that's the most important thing, what that's gonna do, it's gonna really reduce the side load at high drag pressures. And what that side load does is at high drag pressures, when you're pushed up all the way, you can see the log tape, when you're pushed up all the way, it makes the handle real tough to turn, which when you have that handle that's tough to turn, all you're doing is thinking about the handle. You stop thinking about the fish. We want you to think about fishing in the fish. So what we've done is we've added that larger bearing to make it very easy to turn the handle at high drag pressures. So these drag pressures range depending on size. On the 60 size here, it goes up to a full strike at 45 pounds of drag. So you've got plenty of drag pressure, lots of power, lots of torque. On some of the smaller sizes that we have in the leather drags, we get out of the big handle and we get into here the rubber T-handle, which actually feels really nice. It's soft touch, and you're going to see that on the smaller reels because the smaller reels you don't need as much power, but you need that quick speed. And this reel actually on the single speeds go from a 10 all the way up to a 50 size. And then on our competition sailfish reels or our tournament sailfish reels, you'll see a different drag curve. The drag curve on that reel goes to about 22 pounds of max due to tournament sail fishing regulations and the light lines that they use. We do it in a 50 size and a 55. This is actually the 50 size. It's got a 7-to-1 gear ratio and gets about 56 inches per crank. So almost 60 inches per crank. Lots of speed, great for pulling out of the clip when you're sail fishing and using a kite. But it has a T-handle. This is a single speed, as you can see, very easy throw for a 2-speed, for a lever drag with plenty of gear power. So this is a new Saltiga lever drag. What also makes this thing special is that with all of our Saltiga products, we also offer our Saltiga Executive Warranty Service Program. You can check online for that. Hi Daiwa fans, for all our 20 and 21 new product showcase introductions, go to daiwaproductshowcase.com.